Chapter 28. Shut your mouth, then no mosquito flies into it. German proverb. Fritz and I spent the following morning in the tunnel. He had hit more rock, but he didn't want to move sideways again. "I worry that we're tunneling at an angle," he said. "If we don't stay straight, we'll cost ourselves weeks of extra work." So we dug out what rock we could and made the path only as wide as it absolutely had to be for a body to squeeze through. I thought about Mama here, whether she would feel comfortable in such a closed-off area. Fritz and I were used to it, but when we brought her down here, she might not like the feeling of being in a dark and narrow tunnel so far below ground. After several hours' work, we got past the rock, and Fritz helped me haul what he had removed to the surface. I was reluctant to use the wheelbarrow again. It had been such a close call with Officer Mueller yesterday, but I wouldn't be able to get the rocks outside otherwise. I was on my way to the pond with a load of middle-sized rocks and some dirt, all covered over with one of Mama's sheets, when I stopped. Another visitor was coming. Anna. She was alone today and wore capri pants with a sturdy button-down shirt. Gardening clothes. Even her brown boots were different from her usual pair. In one hand was a basket that I knew must contain a day's supply of food and water, and in her other hand was a small shovel. I quietly groaned and set the wheelbarrow down. "Guten Tag," she called to me. "It looks like you've already had another hard day of work." "We have," I said. "We're probably going to quit for the day, in fact." "We?" Anna looked around. "Where is Fritz today?" Her voice turned skeptical. "Another errand?" "Yes." I knew that didn't reflect well on Fritz, but what choice did I have? Anna pressed her eyebrows together. "He leaves the hard work for you too often. I don't usually see him working here, only you." My mouth suddenly went dry, so much that I had trouble speaking. "You've been watching us?" She laughed, with no idea of how serious my question had been. "Only when passing by the alley, that's all. Anyway, I told you I would come to help, and my mother said I could stay as long as I wanted. I'm looking forward to it." Her eyes darted to the clothesline. "You started doing your laundry here too? That's odd." "We have running water and room to hang the clothes when they're cleaned. It's better than our washer back at home." Anna walked with me over to the sheets to inspect them better. "Are you sure about that? I don't mean to be rude, Gerta. I know you're doing your best with your mother gone, but these aren't that clean." "I am doing my best," I said defensively. She wasn't being unkind. It's just that she had no idea of how tired I was, how hungry I was, and how frightened I was every minute of the day that we would be discovered. If I were any more tired or hungry or afraid, I would spend every waking minute crying and every moment of sleep racked by nightmares. But as it was, my senses were constantly on alert while we were here, and I fell into such deep sleeps at night that I couldn't remember if I still dreamed anymore. "I'm sorry," Anna said. "I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I came to help, really. And I can pull weeds or water the plants or help you with the wash, whatever you want. I brought food we can share, even enough for Fritz if he returns. And I thought we could talk and catch up." I tried not to look as sad as I felt while I stared at her. Of course I wanted our friendship back. I missed her as much as I missed my parents and Dominic, in some ways maybe more, because up until a couple of months ago, she had known me better than almost anyone in the world. And it would have been wonderful to have her company here through the long afternoons. Except for the times I was down in the tunnel with Fritz, or he was up here with me. This was lonely work. But it was impossible to allow Anna to stay. Fritz couldn't leave the building while she was here, and I wouldn't be able to empty the dirt or even touch the wheelbarrow right behind me. The first thing she'd try to do if I accepted her help would be to peel off the sheet from the wheelbarrow to wash it, and then she'd see what a fraud the entire clothesline really was. "I appreciate your offer, but Fritz and I want to do this by ourselves." I had to be firm, but tried to be polite as well. More than ever before, I still wanted her as a friend. "Oh, I did hurt your feelings," Anna frowned. "I truly am sorry. The laundry is fine, Gerta. It's hard to do so much on your own. I'm not on my own, I said. I have my brother with me, and my mother will be home soon. Thank you for asking, but we don't need help. I swallowed hard and added, We don't want it. I'm trying to get our friendship back. Anna's face flushed as if she were holding back tears. I'm trying, Gerta. But my face had turned to stone, just as hers used to do. It's too late for that. Oh, all right. Anna's eyes darted around as if she wasn't sure what to do next. I had never been so rude, and even if I'd punched her, I couldn't have hurt her worse. She lowered her head and backed off the lot. Well, goodbye then. I stood in place until she disappeared down the alley. Only when I was sure I was alone did I wheel the dirt and sheet to the pond and start the wash again. This time I needed more privacy than ever from the road and from the watchtower and even from Fritz, because I was certain I had just lost a friend forever, and the sadness of that was more than I could bear.